Hello, it's Jenny with Jenny's Take the Tea. Come to Michael's with me, and I'm going to show you my favorite items for spring this year. I know it can be overwhelming when you go in and see all the different options, so I hope this gives you some guidance and inspiration. This is probably my new favorite aisle at Michael's right now. Look at all that gorgeous greenery. And there's some pretty baskets too. I love the darker one. It would be great for hanging on your front door with some spring florals and greenery. I love it. This asparagus fern bush is a favorite of mine from last year, and I'm so glad they brought it back. It makes an amazing filler, and you get a lot of greenery in one bush. Unfortunately, none of the greenery in this aisle had prices, so I won't be able to tell you if they're worth the price or not, but I'll have everything linked that I can so you can see them online. This fern bush is another greenery I really like here, and this one. They're plastic, but I think they look really nice. This trailing ruscus bush is another greenery I love from this aisle that was also a favorite last year. I have a spring cascading wreath tutorial inside my VIP group that uses these. However, I don't like this eucalyptus next to it. It's way too flimsy for wreath making. I do like the leaf shape of these though. These other trailing greenery bushes are a fun way to add texture to cascading wreaths. I like all the texture and different green colors in this bush. Plus, this is one where you can push the pieces up the stem, making it great for wreath making. And how cute are these wall baskets? I have a tutorial here on YouTube using one just like the top one. I'm really loving the round scalloped one though. It kind of looks like a tulip. Oh, I just love it. And once these go to 40% off, that's not a bad price. And check out these olive bushes. Normally I see olive stems with polyester leaves, so it's fun to see them in a plastic with a lighter greenery. And the olives are a really pretty color. They're nice and firm too. Again, this bush is plastic, but I love the pink buds at the top. It's a fun textural element you can add to a wreath in place of a berry. These variegated hanging leaves look nice on camera, but feel very cheap. I do not recommend. But this bush is gorgeous. They feel like better quality, and I love how the tips are a lighter green, which looks like new growth of spring, and the veining gives the look of variegation. And how cute is this mossy heart frame? It's on the spendier side, but could be used to make a really beautiful and unique wreath. This other mossy wreath is also very cute. Okay, I am obsessed with these containers. The light terracotta color and sage color are so pretty, and I love the detail on the outside. These would be so cute for spring or summer arrangements or to pot up some real houseplants, but my favorite is this cement looking one. I'm definitely grabbing some when they go on sale. And there's another similar one in a terracotta color. It's screaming for a succulent arrangement. This section may look nice from far away, but the flowers are really low quality. There are some bushes I recommend, but none of these are it. Now we're at the spring picks. These can be great if you just need a small amount of something, but a lot of them seem overpriced. This one is so cute for adding a pop of yellow, but $6 is a lot for this tiny little pick. If you need a pop of yellow, I would do this one instead because it's $2 less per little stem. Of course, wait until it's at least 40% off. This pink and purple bush is really cute, and you get a lot of greenery on one pick, which is nice. I love these little lavender picks too. A little spendy, but at least you get a few little picks in the bundle. And of course, I love the texture in these seeding picks. The white and the pink are both super cute. These two wreath frames are great, and the heart one is a better price than the mossy heart. Look at all this beautiful spring color. Now there are some great options in this section, but not a lot. I had high hopes for this sweet pea bush, but after seeing it in person, it looked kind of cheap and not realistic. So I'm going to pass on both of these. The blue and white and pink flower bushes are really cute though, and are a great flower filler that's less expensive. I really like these mini daffodils too. The leaves are terrible, but you get a good amount of stems that you can use as little picks in each bush. So cute for a spring or Easter wreath. These little white flowers looked great online, but not good in person, sadly. These pink flower bouquets are a real touch and really pretty, but I don't think they're worth the price unless you get them at least 50% off. Same with these blue hydrangeas. They're nice, but not worth the price unless you get them in a really good sale. Now these seeding bushes are a fantastic filler. They're so versatile and add a ton of texture and interest. Hobby Lobby also has something very similar and they're a great price. These peony bushes are great. The coloring makes them so realistic and all the layered petals are stunning. Highly recommend. The peach is gorgeous, so are the yellow ones. These yellow ranunculus flowers are also really pretty. You get a good amount of flowers per bush. The peach color is also really pretty and vibrant. These peonies are also really pretty. These wisteria flowers, though, look pretty fake in person, so I wouldn't recommend them. This bright pink color is really pretty in person. Again, these peony bushes look really pretty online, but I don't think they look as good quality in person. But I do like the color variation in different bloom stages, so this could be a really good option if you want a lot of flowers but are on a tighter budget. The coloring on these peonies is too fake looking, so even though they're just like the other peony bushes, I don't recommend this particular color. I love the color of these though. These mixed bushes aren't very realistic in person, but they are a nice filler. This eucalyptus bush has a lot of greenery and is okay for a medium quality. Again, it's okay if you're on a budget. I'm not a fan of any of these garlands. My favorite section, the stems. Typically, this is where you'll find the best quality and the most realistic florals. These cherry blossoms are great quality and the stems are huge. You get a lot of florals from this one stem. It's a bit pricey though, but will make a really high quality branchy spring wreath. These little yellow branchy flowers are one of my favorites. I love the contrast between the buttery yellow petals and the orange middles. Plus, they're a great price. And these greenery stems with orange flowers are very pretty and unique. I like it for the leaves as much as the flowers. I also really like these soft, buttery yellow rose stems. They're a beautiful, realistic flower filler. These cherry blossoms are another good option that aren't quite as expensive. I often get comments saying, I wish I could find blueberries like yours, Jenny. Well, these are a pretty good option. They still aren't quite as nice as the ones I get wholesale, but are a really good retail option. Delphiniums are a really popular flower for this spring, and these are absolutely stunning, but not a good option for wreath making. Better for a bouquet. So just because it's absolutely beautiful doesn't mean it's a great option, unfortunately. I'm loving these lavender flower stems. They are so pretty and unique, a great way to add interest to a spring design, and there are 3 flower heads per branch. These blush cherry blossoms are really nice. Another one of my absolute favorite items for spring at Michael's is these sweet pea stems. They're so soft and delicate looking and are very realistic. And sweet peas are another really trendy flower for this spring. These camellia flowers are another great option for spring. I love how real these flowers look and you get different flower stages in one spray. These are on the spendier side but would be great as a focal flower, so you just need one stem. These cream cabbage roses are another one of my favorite stems for spring. I love how you have a fully open flower, halfway opened, and a bud. Here's some peach-colored camellia stems that are also gorgeous. These soft peachy draping flowers are beautiful and unique and would look beautiful in a cascading spring wreath. Now these delphiniums are a great option for wreath making. The flower stems are not as long and there's a smaller branch with it. And it's less expensive than the other one. Oh look, they're holding hands. The white sweet peas are also gorgeous. Look at the detail on those petals. And here's a eucalyptus stem I really like to use. I'm so glad to see Michael's brought it back again. Okay, hear me out. This stem is huge with an obnoxiously long stem and it's expensive, but you get a lot of greenery from one stem, so I think it could be worth the price. This cream willow branch is a fun one to use in a wispy spring wreath. The stems are long though, so it will make a wild looking wreath. These grass stems are beautiful. I'd use these for spring or summer. These little yellow roses are really cute and a nice filler. These white hellebores are beautiful and a great quality. Definitely a little pricier, but I think these are absolutely worth it. Another favorite. These cream blossom branches are another favorite of mine. Great for a branchy spring wreath. Then there's these Real Touch roses that are incredibly realistic. They're so beautiful, but also very expensive for just 2 blooms. Probably not worth it for a wreath, but would be great in a small vase on its own or with a couple other things. These green carnations are a great way to provide a lot of texture and interest and are a really good price. Okay, this white snowball branch is amazing. This kind of flower branch is perfect for wreath making, and you get a lot of blooms on one branch. I have a similar branch inside my Etsy shop that is more white and green that I used in a green spring wreath tutorial here on YouTube. These would work great in that wreath too. I like this greenery for a good cool toned option. Again, I like how the tips are a lighter green, so it makes it look more realistic, like new growth. I like this darker greenery too as a simple filler. These mossy twigs are a fun way to add texture to wild branchy spring wreaths. Plus, that mossy natural woodland look is still very popular. Also, the viburnum stems are really cute. The leaves are a nice quality and beautiful bright green, and the little flower heads are so interesting looking. They add a nice berry texture. I love the light pink baby's breath stems. They're such a pretty color, and of course, add a beautiful interest in texture. Hobby Lobby also has a lot of different colors of these. We can't forget about this greenery end cap. This has great and inexpensive filler greenery, and the quality is great for the price. These always get marked down to $1.99 early in the season, so they're a great way to keep your costs down when making a wreath. Each of these stems is a different size and shape greenery with enough branches to get several picks each. These are staples for wreath making. I especially like the seeding one. How cute are these turtle containers? They're so unique and fun. I think I need to get one for my daughter and make a little succulent arrangement in it. She loves turtles and succulents. I also wanted to show you this citrus area. Citrus is going to be big again this year. Oranges, lemons, and limes. And while their spring stems don't have them, I bet their summer stems will. All right, let me know which one of those items was your favorite. What are you most excited about? And I'm really excited to show you some new spring tutorials using a lot of those items. So make sure you are subscribed to my channel and have your notifications turned on so that you don't miss any new tutorials I bring. And like this video if you enjoyed videos like this so I know to make more. But anyway, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.